Hi, welcome to Jamaica Is A Series, another episode. I'm Shaz, and you're used to having my sister Kathy and my mom Jackie here. But today I'm going to be doing a seafood broil, but I'm doing a curry coconut seafood broil. So all these goodies will be going into the seafood. But I just wanted to show you, we come from a big family, about 9 of us. So this is like the snow crab cluster. We also get this bag of seafood. So I normally get 2 of these crab claws to do it. And my seafood broil, the curry coconut one is inspired by Chef Noel Cunningham. He's a Jamaican chef. I love his stuff. Even though I just do a take on his, I got the recipe from him and I made some changes to it. Just little tweaks, potatoes, coconut, curry. You have to have your ground seasoning, which is, scallion, which sometimes you guys call some form of onion, but we call these scallions. We use the onions. Obviously, the garlic have to be up in, the Scotch bonnet pepper, it have to be up in there, the thyme and stuff like that. So right now I have the water boiling on the stove, getting ready for these things to go in it, but you got to season your water. So I normally season my water with salt, and I stir it around, and then I boil stuff in it so it can soak through. And then after that, I'll show you how I go about making it. So you're gonna see me getting the stuff, chopping them up. And but right now I'm gonna go over to the sink and I'm gonna clean up my stuff and get it ready. So people, here the thing is, me just move, cause here what? It's easier for doing a cutting board. I don't know why me never just do that, because me make this thing like too much work for what happens today. So it's easy. So me gonna just do them on the cutting board right about now. Me not go do it on the sink. Cause just too much. It's too difficult. It works better on a cutting board. So why not use the cutting board? I'm not playing around. So. And so I'm going to turn it around so you can see. I'm still doing the same thing. I'm still cutting it out and I'm doing that. But when it's a cutting board, you can just do that and just really remove it like real quick. Look at that, real quick. So people, I did a lot of deveining and getting the shrimp out. I have a few more to go. So once I get these together, then I'm going to transfer them to the pot of boiling water. So now we're down to a last few shrimp of deveining. And boy, let me tell you, it's a lot of work, people, but it is what it is. But I'm almost done. After this one, I have only 2 more left. My tip to you guys would be use a cutting board. If all else fails, use the cutting board. And see, already deveined. So right now I'm going to put in my seafood, because it's time to boil them, and then you're gonna boil them for like 20 minutes. Onions, Lord, give me strength, man. No, sir, people, but I always can't deal with the onion at all. But I love how it smells when it's cooking, right? So now I'm gonna deal with the garlic, people. And see the garlic, I normally like to mince the garlic, But I'm not gonna mince the garlic for this one. I'm gonna like crush the garlic so you guys can see what I mean. But you always have to take the skin off, people. Always take the skin off of the garlic. And you just crush it like this. So crush it like that. That's crushing the garlic. I like a lot of garlic in my food. And garlic is very good for you. So I'm like, you know, get it together and get your garlic in. Ground seasoning on a whole is very good for you. I cut up some more Scotch bonnet. The Scotch bonnet can be very hot. Alright, so people, as you can see, wash them and put them in. We'll even there. Plus, what we like to do after we do that is kind of stir up the pot a little bit. See that? So you can see what I have in there. I have mussels in there, I have crab, I have lots of shrimp in there. So the shrimp there. And that's it.
Don't forget the corn.
Yeah, I have some corn. So people, I have ginger and I have to grater it, so I'm using nutmeg grater. I prefer nutmeg grater to a big grater because the grater is a problem for me. So I normally just use this. I'm a grater it down, man. You have to put the ginger in there when you're gonna cook it down. So to give it a nice little flavor. So right now we have to saute it. Gotta saute it to bring out the flavor. So the stove has been on, and so we're gonna put that so it's sauteed a little bit. Once it's sauteed, I'm gonna leave it a little bit so it can get translucent. And then once that happens, then I'm gonna add the curry. I'm gonna add the coconut, and then it will be ready to go. I'm gonna see how it turns. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my curry, and I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of curry. So I'm gonna take it out so you can see. So this is 1 tablespoon. So I just pour it in there, knock it off. Then I'm getting another one. So you know, curry almost finished, but there you go. So that's 2. I'm just gonna mix it around, right? Mix it around little. And I make sure I turn down the fire because, like, you know, it makes sense. Because the pot is hot and it's ready. You come and you look in it. The smell, Jesus God, the smell is so good, people. The smell is so good. So what's happening now? The pot right here is bubbling up. It's getting ready. We're gonna transfer the stuff in here into this pot. But for right now, I'm gonna have to add the coconut milk. And you know, it's not an easy thing to add most of the time. You gotta break it up. You gotta break it up because it sometimes separate. There you go. There you go. You gotta do this. Look at this. Look how it's getting creamy. See? Like, I use the coconut milk from Grace because it's thick and it's creamy. I mean, for people in Jamaica, I know some are gonna like to grate on a coconut and do it like that. You know, and make the juice from that. That's totally fine. I don't do that because, you know, gratering, you know, you can, it messes up your nails, you get cut. So I'm not gonna do that, but you do it like this. You see how it gets creamy? It gets creamy, right? So now I'm taking 2 cups of this water. And then I'm pouring it in here, right? You take 2 cups of this water, right? And then you throw it in here. Mix it around for it to get together. All right, when I'm ready, I'm gonna start transferring, but I make it stay some more, and I'm getting the pimento and bringing it over. Gotta put your thyme in there, people, your thyme. Thyme is essential. I like to use a lot, as I said earlier, a lot of ground seasoning. So I put my stuff in there and I mix it around to give it the flavor and the look. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at the colors. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm also throwing in the pimento, people. So after that, I do this too, so that they can get covered with the sauce. To increase the sauce, people, you use this again. Remember the water from the pot, so you don't put new water, just the water from the pot, people. I pull it around so I can put on my apron. See? Put on my apron. It's like, I don't want to be splashed up, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna have to put a little salt in this, people. So not a lot, but a little salt in it. So I prefer like the better pot curry, but sometimes we can't get that, so you have to use the curry, but you can't use. All right, people. All right, so I'm gonna finish putting them in. So people, this is what I have. Like, I transferred pot because the pot was too little. So this is a really deep pot, but this is what it looks like, the end result. This is the coconut curry shrimp. And want to just say, Chef Noel Cunningham, I got the idea from you. So check him out and just, give him some love and show him a lot of respect. But this is what it is, people, and we're gonna get ready to eat it. All right, people, so this will be my food. I'm gonna be eating it shortly, but I just wanted to show you, and just also to show you like the juices that are in there. You can drink that. I drink it, and it's very, very good. And so hopefully you'll cook this for your. So I have to taste it. I'm using my hands to taste the potato. You're gonna also, you have to dip it in the sauce, people. Dip it in the sauce. I can't wait for us to do it within a family. Lord, it's so good. So everybody, I'm just finishing up and I'm just sharing out for the family. Thank you for watching Jamaica Is A Series, and I hope you will cook this for your family and your loved one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. And make sure you come back here for another episode next week, and have a great time with your family. Wishing you love, peace, joy, and happiness. All right, people.